Hello, board. Happy October 1st. I am coming to you from our offices and happy to report that things are going really well. We've got a lot going on. As usual, but I'll give you a brief update on those things. And as always, call me and let me know if you have any questions whatsoever. So, I want to start off with the Weird Looking Stools campaign. It's really going well. We launched on September 15th and really just had a great launch party. Thanks, Dr. Nash, for being there. I know several others tried to be there and couldn't make it. But it was a great night. And now we're really ramping up with media, with earned media and having interviews. I just finished with the AJC. I've talked to Women's World Magazine. Katrina on our staff has talked to Black Press USA. I am meeting with Oncology Times next week, so we're starting to get some interest. And Macon Telegraph. I've spoken to the Macon Telegraph, and they had a story last week. So really starting to get interest in the Weird Looking Stools campaign. So it goes through November 30th, so we have plenty of time. But I do want to tell you, we have some stools that we haven't placed in bars yet. We're going to be moving these around during the campaign. But if you know of coffee shops, bars, or restaurants in your town, in your area, that would like to host a stool, what we do is we bring the stool. They sit there for a couple weeks or a month. We give them coasters that they can put under all the drinks that have all the facts about the colorectal cancer and a QR code. The coffee shops get coffee sleeves. So we would love to do that and to share those around the state even more. Right now we're in Athens, Atlanta, Macon, and Valdosta. We plan to go to Savannah, Augusta, Gainesville, Rome. I'd love to go to Rome, just everywhere. So let us know if you have Albany, if you have thoughts and want us to bring a stool down there. So that's going well. Just wanted to let you know about that. Also wanted to talk a little bit, not so great news, the federal shutdown. Luckily right now that's not impacting Georgia Core. Yesterday Christina spent the whole day drawing down any federal funds that we were eligible for in our grants, and so making sure we got as much of that funding as we could and before the shutdown happened. So we did that, and we'll continue to monitor that, but we'll continue to work on our federal grants as we go through the shutdown. So I wanted to tell you about that. A little bit in conjunction with that, I have been taking a class from the Harvard Kennedy School Executive Education Program. Took a class from them when I was at Georgia Tech years ago, and it was exceptional. And this one is even better, and it's called Nonprofit Management. And Arthur Brooks, who is a professor, some of you may know him. He teaches on happiness and nonprofit. He's a nonprofit expert, and he is phenomenal. And we do an online class, tons of reading, tons of videos to watch, great class conversations. But I have learned so much, and I'm going to be bringing a lot of this to the board, and it's just been fantastic. But we started talking about finances and reserves and measurements, how we can measure our effectiveness and our impact. And so I will be doing a report for you all at the next board meeting so you know how that's going. But thank you for allowing me to do that. I'm using our professional development funds to do that, and it's just been fantastic. So I wanted to let you know about that. A few other things to let you know about. We continue to do our work around the state. For the first time since I've been in this role, I've been trying to get a meeting at Tanner Health System over in Carrollton. It's just not worked out. And we finally did. We finally went to Carrollton, and it was fantastic. And so you know how much I love getting out of the office and talking to people. So if you think it's time for me to revisit your facility, or is there anything I can do to come down, talk to your Rotary Club, talk to your cancer center, I am so happy to do that. Meet your physicians. Meet others who would just be great connections for Georgia Core. I am very happy to do that. So please let me know if you want me to do that. I was also at Health Connect South, which is a large, about 1,100 attendees at the Georgia Aquarium. it's a great meeting. It really is. And I was on a panel that City of Hope asked me to be on, and also asked Dr. Steve McCune to be on. And so we were on that. And then Wellstar, Dr. McCune's organization, asked me to be part of the video they taped afterwards. So he and I are on a video that you can see on LinkedIn right now. But please go on LinkedIn and like it and share. There's lots of stuff about the Weird Stools campaign on LinkedIn and other social media, and we really want you to share and like those so we can get your friends to see those and know what's going on. If you could proudly say you're a member of the Georgia Core Board, that would be great. Tina Dorr, thank you so much. I saw yours. But please do that so we can get more reach. But Health Connect South was fantastic. I was honored to be part of that. It was a great conversation on women getting cancer, being diagnosed with cancer at an earlier age. So it was great. And then, I wanted to let you know that we had our second class of research coordinators training. We have started doing that. Our research folks, not me, our research folks have started doing that. They had 16 in this class, I think 17 in the previous. They're really meeting a need for clinical research associates around the state to be up to date on compliance and research issues. And so if you want any of your staff to be part of that, please let us know. Tori would be happy to include them in the next class. They're going to do them every 2 months. And then I think the last thing I'll say for now is that in about a week or so, we're going to be really starting on our fundraising campaign. We've talked about this in the last meeting where we have a $1 million campaign that we're starting really to finance our website, to completely redo our clinical trials research, search database, and to work with a company outside of Georgia Core to do that. And some other issues that we need that are more infrastructure related. So we will be coming to speak to your foundations if you are part of a board foundation and want to see what we can do to make sure we get our health systems and others to know about the campaign and hopefully contribute to that and be part of really reinvigorating our infrastructure to make sure we can serve Georgia. So I'm sure there's other things, but that's it for now. Let me know. Please contact me back and forth. I love to hear from you all. Text me, 404-754-6602. Call me, send me an email. But I'd love to come to your city, see you all if I haven't been there in a while. But otherwise, thanks for everything you do. I'm so proud to be part of this organization as I'm in this nonprofit management class, hearing what other nonprofits are going through. I feel really good about where we are, and I'm grateful for your support of that. I will talk to you all later. Happy October.